Okay, this is going to be a short video about trolls and haters, specifically on YouTube. And I've spent many years trying to understand how these, what makes these people tick. Why do they do what they do? Why do they say hateful comments and all of these other things? And well, just thousands of people have done videos about haters and trolls and all that kind of thing. From a psychological point of view, I've tried to sort of analyse, why these people subscribe. Why, there's like lots of questions. Why do they subscribe to somebody and then spend their whole time criticising and saying hurtful things? That's just weird. I mean, realistically, that's just weird. That's like me, I don't know what to liken it to, really, because I don't really want to drag myself down to that low vibrational level. But, this is where I think a lot of this comes from. We have to, in a way, understand that these people are probably uneducated, they're sad, they're angry, they're deprived, they probably come from, backgrounds that were not particularly good. It could be that they're suffering from huge depression and being, in their world, thinking about it, sort of second positioning, you kind of have to think like them in a way that their world they've got no control over, or they feel like they have no control over. So in order for them to feel like they have control over something, it doesn't really make a difference. And this is how bullies and such like work. They feel that they need to bully and be hateful and hurtful and spiteful to other people in order to make themselves feel better. This is the only way that they can operate. This is the level that they operate. What they don't realise is the fact that they're operating at a very low vibrational rate, as it were, and a lower, a low frequency, which is kind of in the gutter. But because they're in the gutter, they don't realise that they're in the gutter, because their world is the gutter. And unfortunately, this is how these people operate, and they will continue to keep doing that until they can try and raise their vibration somewhat and raise themselves out of the gutter, for them to just realise that they don't need to do that. That there is other things that they could be doing, more productive, more positive, more life-fulfilling things that they could be doing, rather than being hateful, spiteful, nasty, and basically trolling people on the internet. Of course, the internet is a great mechanism for them because, to an extent they can be pretty anonymous, and they don't really particularly care too much, because there are so many things that they can troll. Just because they get blocked from one YouTube channel, they can just go and troll someone else. So, it's the same with bullies. I mean, this is the thing, in a school environment or in a work environment, there are always victims around for bullying. For bullies to latch onto and make their life hell. So it's the same on the internet. Unfortunately, it's a very good mechanism for them to troll as much as they like. Threatening them and all that kind of thing doesn't seem to make the slightest bit of difference. And if and when they ever do get particularly caught because of, death threats and such like, they get such menial sentences anyway. It's not really having an effect, because again, they're operating at such a low level, they don't care. That's the problem. It's it's a situation that I think they believe that they can't get out of. So while they're down there, they might as well, do what they do. And they don't think about other people, of course. That's the other thing. That's not one of their criteria for doing anything. They don't care that actually things that they can say to people, even if they are pretty anonymous, are hurtful and can upset people. I mean, I'm fortunate enough that I can protect myself as being an empath and a sensitive, that I can protect myself enough that those things, I just laugh at them, really. On a vibrational level, I'm kind of well above all of that, and they're down there. Unfortunately, people do tend to allow these hurtful comments and spiteful things to affect them, and you can, again, until people learn how to deal with it, it can be very, very hurtful. I mean, it can be quite a shock to the system to get someone who can say such hurtful, spiteful things. You don't even know them, but yet people allow them to affect you. So, but anyway, that's my, and I've got several YouTube channels, Twitter accounts and such like. I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody, and I get trolls. So that shows you how pathetic they really are. I can understand a public figure or somebody who sets themselves up to be a bit of a public figure. Subscriber levels for me, I've got hundreds. You've got people with millions, and people who are churning out videos every single day. The trolls love all that, of course. But I just sometimes wonder, this is how pathetic, really, and minuscule these people are, that they pick on someone like me. Maybe they don't like my face, maybe they don't like my voice or something, I don't know, maybe they don't like the content. I don't really care, and I can't really figure it out either, but I got trolls, and for the life of me, I don't understand how or why. I just find it really, really odd. You get lots of other people saying, oh, well, you must be doing something right if you've got people who hate you, and you've got people that are trolling you and stuff. Yeah, okay, you can listen to all those words, but it's still not nice either way, even with as much protection, safeguarding, and whatever you want, protection you want to put around yourself. And it doesn't really matter whatever, your mentality is. People who say hurtful things like that, we are all still human, and it kind of goes against the grain of just normal humanity to listen to those kind of comments, from a complete stranger. It makes it even worse when it's from somebody maybe that you know. But anyway, I've waffled on enough. My sort of generic spin on... I've done enough videos about trolls and stuff anyway. This will probably be the last one I'm ever going to do, but it's not going to go away. It's never going to get better. These people don't care. Unfortunately, they're always going to be around. They can create as many accounts as they want, so you can block them today, they'll just create another stupid account and, come back and do it all again. I mean, these people just... You've got to remember, they're in the gutter. And behaving like that, that's where they're going to stay. They don't understand what they're even trolling about half the time. I've even had idiots trolling on one of my channels about something on another channel. And I'm thinking, really? Completely different subjects there, but there you go. That's kind of how stupid they are. Anyway, I'm I'm sure you have probably experienced it. If you've got a channel yourself, you've experienced it and probably been through the same or similar kind of thought processes. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you again soon in another video.